Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to another Draw Too Much lesson. And actually, we're going to take a break from our lesson because it's time to do another 300 drawing prompts drawing. Basically, what we do is we take 10 minutes and we draw whatever this book tells us to draw next. We've done 2 designs so far. There are 300 in here grand total, and we're going to try and draw all 300, which is ridiculous. And we're interspacing this in between some of our drawing lessons because I want to take your head away from the caricatures and I want to help you focus in on things that matter, like design. Design's going to play a key role in even how you draw caricatures, because caricature is an element of cartoon. Sorry, that was a burp. It's an element of cartoon. It's thinking outside the box. So you need to loosen your mind up. So drawing things that you weren't ever really intending to draw in your life are really good things to do. And that's why we have this 300 drawing prompts book that my mother-in-law gave me like 2 years ago, 2 Christmases ago. And I've never drawn in it. And I thought, why not share this moment with you guys and we have fun together in here. Now, if I open up the book, we've already done 2 designs so far. First one was Angel's Wings, the next one is Dr. Seuss hat, and now the next page is the one we're going to draw next. This is number 3 of 300, and it is Your Reflection. Alright guys, so the next one we're drawing on this page right here, it says Your Reflection. You can draw whatever you want. Just try to think in design. What's going to look good in design? Try and think on how shapes intermingle with each other. Focus outside the box of what you would usually do to create this image, okay? And I would love to see what you would create. And here's how you can do that with me. Please go on Facebook, facebook.com, and look up Draw Too Much Artists Anonymous. You'll find our Facebook group. Please join it. We will add you right away, and I would love to see what you drew. We have 10 minutes to do this in. Are you ready to get this started? Let's go ahead and switch over to my other screen here so you can see, and we're going to have some fun together. Here we go. All right, guys. Here we go. Timer starts in 3, 2, 1. Let's make it happen. Remember, think in a design format, okay? Try and think about how lines and shapes will cross each other. And I'm going to do that here in my own way as well. You're going to see a lot of sweeping shapes and images going on here, and there's a reason why I'm doing that, because I'm trying to think outside the box of what I would usually do, okay? And I want you to do the same thing, okay? In the same way, we're going to take this, we're going to kind of go up like this as well. Let me move my artwork down here just a hair. There we go. You can also see that I'm drawing on a 50-50 gray. This basically means that the gray here is 100%, 50% white and 50% black, and that kind of just helps get this image in a format that that we can color it in a certain way if we choose to color it, and I might not. We're going to see what happens here. Once again, use these elements and follow them through with each other to create something funny and unique. All right, so here we're going to go like this, and basically my reflection that I'm drawing here is basically a theory of what I would look like first thing in the morning when I wake up and I'm getting ready to start my day. Technically, what my reflection would look like first thing in the mirror. I think that's going to be a funny way to go with this piece, and I think that you guys can have a lot of fun with it too. So, see what you can do with it. See how creative you can be. There is no right or wrong answer with this. The goal is just to have fun and loosen your brain up to think in a design formula. What's going to look different than what you usually do, but at the same time, give you just a bit of an edge as you create your designs. Okay, so everything I'm creating here, I'm trying to connect lines together. I think it's called the Riley method. I forget what it's called. Proko does a whole bunch of stuff on this kind of style of design. And also Steven Silver does a lot of this in his own work. And I think it really just kind of forces you to think outside the box in some of your design work. I actually kind of like the idea of kind of making the mustache look a little crazy too. Kind of like Dr. Robotnik kind of messed up sort of look here. So maybe I'll try to have some fun with that too. All right, let's go ahead and start inking in some stuff here. We are down to 7 minutes and 36 seconds. Like I said, draw whatever you want. What is your reflection? And it doesn't even have to be your reflection per se. Just come up with whatever you feel like you want to come up with. This is your chance to loosen your brain up, not feel uptight, okay? So just come up with your flow and feel it out, and then put your design elements in there that make it yours. So I've started with the initial design being very flowy and following a formula, but as I get into my actual drawing here, I'm going to kind of draw my own way. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just focus in on what's going to get that started for you. We're not trying to draw a caricature here. We're trying to draw, you know, just try to have some fun. If you can make it look like you, great. But if you're doing what I'm doing, you're drawing caricatures every day, all day, and it's getting just a little bit tiring. So, yes, draw your reflection, but, I mean, draw what you think you might look like. You know, have fun with it. It's not a requirement that you stare at yourself right now in a mirror and go crazy. I haven't even looked at my camera here yet to see what I look like. This is all just kind of my own feeling and formula of what I want to create right now. And I'm not even following proper alignments here. I created my own element of design, you know, in this, so the whole face isn't even following properly through, but at the same time, I think it's kind of funny. Okay, I lost my line here because right here I was going to have a toothbrush coming out of my mouth, but I pushed the mustache down so far that I need to find a new element of where the toothbrush is going to go. So maybe right here, maybe if I follow this line back down here, there we go. Right here is going to be where my toothbrush is. So I can tie in the toothbrush right here, going into the mustache here. There we go. Following the lines through each other as much as possible. And if you can't find a line, create another one and just start figuring out what the flow is going to look like as you rebuild it. What do we got? We got 5 minutes and 19 seconds. Like I said, it's not going to be a finished piece. It's just going to be a fun piece. Just think outside the box here. I know when I wake up first thing in the morning, my beard is never looking properly. It's always doing this weird curly Q thing, just like my hair. So just find out how you can create that flow. Try to connect lines with other lines. What's going to connect one part of the face with another part of the face? My hair, when I wake up first thing in the morning, is doing some kind of crazy, stupid stuff these days, because I am, unfortunately, losing a lot of my hair. But I get this fun little thing here where this hair either stands up super tall, like this, or it curls around itself into this weird curly Q thing. So we're gonna do both into this piece here. How are we doing? 3 minutes and 54 seconds left. So far, I'm actually really enjoying this piece. It's definitely out of my usual element, and I actually really love this. This is, I'm not even kidding. I am thoroughly enjoying not drawing what I usually draw and just coming up with this design that's full of flow and feeling. I've been called Wolverine in the past, and you can kind of tell why with how the hair might look. It looks like my gray tone has kind of swapped itself for some reason, so let's see if I can push this back where it's supposed to be. That looks hilarious, and with 3 minutes and 17 seconds left, I don't have much time to do a lot of other stuff to this. So I am going to try and have just a little bit more fun with it. So let me go ahead and see if I can put on some kind of glasses here. And I hope that this is inspiring to you. I hope it makes you think outside the box enough where maybe you decide you want to keep working on this piece and you want to push it further and create a finished funny element. I mean, this is hilarious. This is a really funny piece. And it's only because you took the time to think outside the box in the drawing prompts videos here and try to come up with something funny. I mean, that's all it is. With 2 minutes and 18 seconds left, I'm going to attempt, and the word is attempt, to do some very quick coloring to this, and it's not going to be colored. It's going to be black and white. I'm just going to do some very, very gentle airbrushing to this to see if I can wake it up just a little bit. I mean, it's funny as all get out. I love it, and I just want to kind of bring it to life just a little bit more since I have the time and I'm kind of happy with what I've done to it so far. I'm just trying to think about where my highlight points are going to be. Staring at a mirror in front of me, you know. And usually with airbrush, you are not going to get a good shadow because it's just not harsh enough to get solid lines. But in this moment, I'm just going to enjoy it and try and turn it into a design that's funny. And this reminds me of a lot of different artists that I look up to in their style, and I think it's because I'm not making an effort to do exactly the rules. I'm making an effort to think outside of my own box, because I lock myself so much in my own boundaries. We're at 43 seconds left, so I kind of need to hurry up here a little bit. Once 10 minutes is up, we're done. So try to get this as funny as you can, or whatever you're trying to do, within the next 30 seconds, guys. Within the last 30 seconds here, try to make it work. I hope that you paused this video, got yourself some paper and some pencil, and you were drawing along with me. I think this is absolutely awesome. I'm going to save this one for future dates. And don't forget, guys, as we said in our other previous pieces, when you get done with your piece, you need to make sure you sign it. Make sure you sign it. Put your heart and mind into it here. So I'm going to sign mine, T-I-M-L-E-E-M-I-C-H-A-E-L. And don't be afraid to come up with your own signature. And here's what I do to make my signature more interesting. I put a little circle right here, and then I cross it right here. And this little symbol right here, when it's all tied together like that, that is a sign that you see all over Greece. And that was where private Christian communities would gather for like sermons and stuff like that. Because at that time, Christians, and still even today, Christians are attacked for their faith. And so this is my way of saying I'm a Christian, and I hope that I show that in my testimony. I hope you enjoyed this. I love this. This was absolutely hilarious. I absolutely love this piece. I really do. I'm going to save this guy. I'm not going to get rid of it. I think it's absolutely a ball. I hope that you've enjoyed it, and I hope it opened up your mind. I love how everything flows with everything. And if you put that thought into your piece in that preliminary thought, and then you continue it through your piece, it just makes it so much more fun, and it puts that design element in there. And you'll learn to include that in your artwork when you start doing caricatures and commissions and things like that. And it gives it so much more fun. Thank you so much for watching, guys. God bless y'all. We'll see you next time in another Draw Too Much sketch lesson. Up next is a caricature tutorial, and then after that, we're going to do another one of these drawing prompt drawings. What's next? You'll just have to wait and see in the next video. We'll see you next time, guys. Take care. Bye. That was so much fun. I enjoyed that one.